Tell me if this sounds like you. You put hours into new song ideas, but never quite make it past that 8-bar loop, or you get stuck in the arrangement halfway through the song. But meanwhile, you just want to release music, get signed, and start building real momentum as an artist. I know this feeling all too well. I used to always get stuck in the same loop until I found a few simple workflow hacks, which helped me finish way more music, way faster, without burning out or losing that all-important creative spark. My name's Ben, and in my first year releasing music, I gained almost 200,000 Spotify streams and some great radio plays. But trust me, I still know the struggle of starting over 100 tracks and only finishing a few. So the 3 studio hacks in this video are all about momentum, flow, and clarity. Because when you lock those in early, finishing music stops feeling like this uphill battle. Let's get stuck in. The first hack is to steal like an artist, and more specifically, steal the key, BPM, and vibe from your favourite artists. And from there, you can make a track your own. This one starts outside the studio. When you're on a walk, driving, or on your lunch break at work, just casually listening to some music, and one song stands out and hits you with that, I need to make a track like this feeling. You know the one, we've all been there. It fills you with inspiration and you just can't wait to get back in the studio. Those tracks, don't let them pass you by. Simply Google the song name, ask for its BPM, key, and maybe even note down its genre or general vibe. Save it, and then when you next start your project, use this as a foundation. The same key, tempo, and energy. I use this hack all the time, and you can think of it like preheating an oven before you cook your dinner. You walk into your door, already warmed up with the direction. No second guessing what mood you're going for, no trial and error with chords in a random key. You're not copying here, you're simply just studying the blueprint of a song that inspires you, then building your own track around that. And most importantly, you're protecting your door sessions for creativity, not just figuring stuff out, and this helps maintain that creative spark. Try this hack on your next song and let me know in the comments if it works for you. The second hack is to spend a separate session finding all your sounds. We've all done this. We open up the door, we start a little loop, we start gaining a bit of momentum, and then an hour just vanishes while you're deep into a Splice rabbit hole. No producer can tell me that they haven't done this before, myself included. Instead, block out a session purely for sound discovery. Go through Splice, your sample packs, or find some preset packs online. Save anything that really sparks anything in you. Drag them into organized folders where they're easily accessible, or you can even preload them into your DAW templates. This way, when you're ready to get creative, you've already got your palette ready. You don't waste hours trying to find the right sound when in the moment you just want to get creative. It's like meal prepping. When you're hungry, you don't want to chop up loads of veggies. You just want to eat, don't you? It's the same with music. When inspiration hits, you don't want to stop and hunt for loads of sounds. You just want to create. The only time this is slightly different is if you are mid-session and you realize you do want a specific sound. And tools like Splice Bridge really help with this. It syncs your track's tempo so that when you're scrolling Splice and listening to different sounds, you can audition them in context to the song that you're making. But at least if you are doing this, you're doing it intentionally. You've got a clear vision of what you want and you're going out to find that specific sound. You're not doing it out of desperation or distraction. And usually when you find that sound, you can get straight back into the creative mode. So like I said at the beginning, this is all about flow and momentum. The more you can keep that going, the more you feel focused and the easier it is to finish those songs. Now the third hack was quite a game changer for me, and it's to finish the arrangement of a song first and then make the tweaks later. I used to spend ages on one 8-bar loop, like really trying to perfect that loop and get all the layers that I wanted in it so it sounded perfect. But then I could spend so long doing that, and sometimes when I tried to stretch it out into a full song, it didn't quite work. And that's because a song has to flow from start to finish. And it's not all about those first 8 bars. You can even think of your track as a block of clay. If you were making a bowl or something, you'd need the full shape of it before you can start adding in the little detail. So when you've created a loop, try not to fall for the trap of perfecting it. Instead, when you've got a basic loop, just stretch your few layers out to about 3 to 4 minutes. And from there, you can start building the full structure of your song. I like to do this by playing the song from start to finish. And as I'm listening, I can just move elements around, I can chop up my layers, and basically you can just carve out the shape of your song quite quickly, which means now when you do build on it, add layers or make tweaks, it's working towards the final version rather than just working towards finishing an 8-bar loop. An alternative way, which was really common, is using a reference track. You can go out and choose a song that matches the style that you're going for, and then you can use that to basically arrange your song. You can just copy their arrangement. And I've done this quite a lot, but sometimes I find that the vibe that I'm going for in my song doesn't quite match up the arrangement of another song. If it does, that's great because you've got this nice structure and it all works. But sometimes I've spent a while trying to make my song fit the structure of someone else's, only to then kind of tweak it to a different structure and the song sounds so much better. But there's no right or wrong here, so just pick the style that works best for you. And I think the bottom line is your mix doesn't need to hit right from the start. This is a trap we all fall into. So get the structure and the vibe of the song done first, and then add your detail and make all your tweaks after. Okay, so we've talked a lot about momentum and flow within the studio, but how do you maintain flow in between your sessions? Well, here's a bonus tip for you, and I mention this all the time. It's when you finished your session, write down the one small thing that you want to do on the next session. Whether it's finishing the arrangement, adding some transitions, adding a vocal, whatever whatever it is, make a note of it, and then this helps to prevent losing that momentum in between your studio time. It also makes it easy to jump back into the door and get started quickly. You can get into the creative flow state so much faster if you're not trying to figure out where you left off last time. I personally use Trello Workspace for this, and I made a Trello template for you all which you can download for free in the description. I also made a quick tutorial video on how to use it to help you organize your music projects. Hope you found these tips useful. Go out and give them a try, let me know if they work for you, and I'll catch you on the next video.